Hello everyone, welcome back to Minecraft on the Block, the Taggarts. This is Season 2, and we are playing the Technic Pack 6, and I've started over. For those of you that have seen the old series, you'll know that this is not the same world, or at least doesn't look like anything we had there. We've started over, and I'm basically just going to try to ramp back up as quickly as possible to the point where we were, and we'll go from there. So I've done a lot of work. My plan was to get as much in place as possible. So I did a lot of mining. This is probably one of the richest mining areas that I've ever seen in any world. And I don't know if it's possible maybe that Minecraft 1.1 just makes ores less, rare in general, or if this is just an extremely rich place. But I've got so much stuff. I mean, you can see I've got ores all over the place. Tons of just all kinds of ores. I've even got some diamonds somewhere down here. Maybe I found a vein of 6 diamonds. And really that was kind of one of the things that I was going for. I just wanted to make sure I got as many diamonds as I could get quickly, and then I'll try to do some equivalent exchange and get more. So anyway, that's where we're at. And then really the thing I'm at now, I wanted to make sure that we could get some machines built to take advantage of the ores. So I got the macerator and the furnace to be able to do things quickly in this. And this is an indoor rubber farm. I put my rubber, let's get this out, my tree tap away. But these trees, I chopped a few of the leaves off of them, and then all of the leaves fell off except for the ones on top, or a couple of them, and some of them they're just very strange, but they're all still producing. So I'm not sure what to think about that, but at least it's still working. So yeah, it's working, and I got an extractor, a macerator, and a furnace, and my generator. And I also built over here an obsidian generator, and well, it's actually a redstone to obsidian converter technically, but the reason I did this was I wanted to show you, well, a couple things. One, I'm going to the Nether. That's one of the things we're going to do today really quickly, just to get some glowstone so that we can make our equivalent exchange philosopher's stone. But the other thing, I just wanted to kind of show you guys, this is how compact it can be. I think I could even get it a little more compact, but it couldn't get much more compact than this. With the Red Power 2 red alloy wire. Is that Red Power or Buildcraft? I think it's Red Power 2. So anyway, and then these are the pneumatic tubes, and then I've got the block breakers down there. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys, anybody that hasn't seen it. I've built this like 4 or 5 times now, but the idea is that you've got water over here. This is the best way to do it is to make this just a 1 deep trough with your additional 1 deep trough down there, and then you dump the water in and break the bottom 3 blocks of this one so that then it starts to spill down in. That's the easiest way to do that. You want to have your 1 piston back here that is holding the lava back, so it's extended right now, holding that lava back. When I put the redstone down and hit the lever, it's going to go back. It'll let the lava down, and then these 4 are for clearing the lava when we're done, and then this button will fire the block breakers, and then they'll bring all of the obsidian into the chest. So I'll just show you really quickly how that works. This works in vanilla Minecraft as well, minus the block breakers. You would have to break it yourself. So we hit the switch and it starts to pour out the lava. We're going to get 3 obsidian each time. So we go ahead and close this off now. Clear the lava. Hit the block breaker. Whoops. I must have done something. Let's see. I have been messing around with this. Oh, I know what it is. When I put that in, I messed it up. I'll bet that works now. Maybe. There we go. Block breakers. And then here comes the obsidian. So it gets put into this chest. This is one of the things I don't like. Chests don't cover an entire block, so when you want to come into the bottom of a chest, this is what you get. So I might come up and into the back of it, I'm not sure, and then put like plates around it. Anyway, so we got some obsidian. I have some other obsidian ready to go, if I can find it. There it is. So we're going to build the gate, and I don't really know where I'm going to build it. I don't really care at this point. I'm just trying to get there quickly. let's do it right here. I don't think it has to be open on both sides. Would be an interesting question, actually. Get rid of this dirt anyway. Might as well make it open on both sides, I guess. So you guys know how to make a Nether portal, but I'll show you anyway. So for the sake of space, we'll put the bottom in the ground. Makes it easier to walk in and out of it too, but okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, I believe, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that too big, or is that right? There we go. So that's our Nether portal. So I created a bunch of iron armor just for this occasion. So we're just going to make our run in there, and I can make some more iron armor when I get there if I need to. And we got some wood and whatever else we need. So let's go, and we'll get some red or some glowstone. We'll come back and do a little additional work. So something else I want to do before this video is over. It's nighttime now, but there's these trees that come with Thaumcraft, and I read about them from the previous pack, and I had never seen one. They're just really dark. They're almost like, it's hard to explain. They're almost like just absorb light. Like they don't give off any light, and they're really dark. And I found one, and I thought, well, let's try to cut it down and see what happens. So you hit it, and as soon as it gets damaged, it starts dropping these grub things, and you actually get grub husks, which are these things, these grub husks. That's what they drop, or that's what the things that they drop. So these things fall out of the trees, you kill them, and then sometimes you get these grub husks. Well, the grubs hurt, and they hurt pretty bad, actually. And they drop a ton of them, and it just keeps dropping them apparently overnight. So anyway, I hit one of the trees to try to chop it down. I didn't even finish chopping it down. I don't know if that's what I have to do to get rid of them now or not. But then I was running back to the house, and a skeleton was chasing me, and he shot the tree, and then it started dropping grub husks. And now there's actually an arrow bouncing on top of the tree. I'll have to show you guys. So we'll go out there after we get back from the Nether. But let's just go check it out and see what we got. Hopefully we get... Oh, you know what I didn't bring? What an idiot. I don't think I brought any... I might have to go back right away. I don't think I brought any cobble. Alright, we got a pretty decent... Oh, I did. Good. We got a pretty decent little... We just got to get... We got to get a quick shelter up. You guys know how this goes better than I do, probably. This is only my, I don't know how many times I've been to the Nether now. Not that many. I don't spend a lot of time here. In fact, I've never gotten to a point where I found a Nether fort. So maybe we'll do that, because I do want to get some of that brick. So let me tell you my plans while we're doing this. This is going to be kind of boring. My plans for the current series, I was kind of, like I said, I was kind of, in the last episode, I'm a little disappointed with the spawn. I don't love it. I have found some things, though, that I like about it, and like one of the things being that the mine is so rich. It really is. So I'm going to, oh great, cap it off with dirt. That's brilliant. Okay. Anyway, I am going to, I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stay there. I'm going to make that my mine. We might go find a better place to build eventually. I'm not sure. I haven't totally decided. But what I was going to say is one of the things that I was thinking about is just trying to make wherever we are as cool as possible. And I think that one of the ways I'm going to do that, great. Let's dig some netherrack up. One of the things that I was thinking about doing with this build is like a skyscraper. Make the Taggart building. Make something that we call the Taggart building, basically. And that would give us pretty cool. I think you can make a nice skyscraper anywhere, and we'll just basically make it like a home base type of thing. What we'll do is we will have a dock, probably something like that, like a. So we want to be close to the sea, which we are. Whoops. Yeah, we want to be close to the sea, and we are in our spawn. We also want to have a nice mine, which we do. We want to have a forest nearby, which we do. We're going to do some forestry, and we've got desert. So it's actually, I mean, as far as I shouldn't say, I don't like the spawn, not because it doesn't have everything we need, but because it's not really all that inspiring. But what I've decided to do is take a different approach this time and just basically do it, take what we're given and build a skyscraper, and I think it'll look cool anywhere. So basically, it will be the building will be what makes the surroundings inspiring. Plus there's a volcano right near us, so I mean really the more I say that it's not that inspiring or cool, the more I think about how it really is. So anyway, let's go find, I'm getting some mushrooms in case something bad goes down here, and we've got to, you know, the Nether is a lot scarier with Mo creatures frankly. Alright, where is the closest, most accessible? There's a pigman. I guess we could mine up there. That doesn't seem very accessible or close. Keep an eye out for another fortress. I was just telling myself, I guess, not you guys. What is that? Oh, soul sand. I know this is dark. I apologize. Try to get to some decently bright areas. That's probably a pretty good spot. Oh, so soul sand is that stuff that's all slow. Yeah, you guys can tell that I don't spend a lot of time in the Nether. Alright, there's our spot. So we haven't seen a single ghast yet. Must be our lucky day. Let's get off this soul sand because it's ridiculous. And let's go get some glowstone. So I totally abused my power last time, and I was kind of hoping to get some feedback from you guys as to whether or not that was acceptable. So I made a super long video, and I know a lot of you wanted the super long video, so you weren't disappointed, but I wanted to see, kind of get some feedback. So I'm hoping that I'll have some in the comments, but I just thought I would throw it out there again and ask what you guys think of it and what you would like me to do differently. Are you okay with a longer episode? I'll probably try to stick around 20 minutes or under. I still don't want to go too far, and I'm actually probably, once I decide how long I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna put the what's the word I'm looking for? The timer back on it so that I can still get the buzzer at the end, because I think a lot of people like that, and I kind of like it too. I always thought it was a cool part of the series. So I will do that as well. Yeah, I think we're living on borrowed time right here, right now. Let's see. Can we get all of this? We can. There we go. Alright. I don't really care that much. I want to bring some netherrack back. I probably should bring some soul sand back too. But really what I'm here for is glowstone. We can come back anytime. We've got our nether gate. So let's take some netherrack back just so that we can make some decent fires once we get going. So basically my plan, so I'm sorry, this is totally disjointed. I feel like for some reason the last couple of videos have been a little disjointed, but my plan is basically to, oops, let's go the right way. My plan is basically to build, like I said, start the building, and it's going to be quite the undertaking. So I'm going to set up the logistics of it. We'll have kind of a home base where we do the majority of the work until we get the basement going. I'm going to make the basement pretty big and pretty complex. I'm going to try to do as much for engineering as possible, like ahead of time, think about the things that I want to do, because to build a building that size, man, that's a big stinking rat. To build a building that size, we really are going to need a lot of thought, because we're going to want to make sure we can get power everywhere. We're going to probably build a generator off-site, a reactor off-site, and then we'll create the reactor, or then we'll bring power into the building from there. We'll have a couple of MFSUs that run off the reactor. I'm hoping that my issue with crashing is going to be taken care of. The reactor crashing issue, which I had in the previous version of Technic Pack, which is actually one of the reasons I'm extremely excited to get going and get a reactor, so that we can test that. Because if I can get a super good reactor going and just basically power my whole situation. All right, before we let's go up here. I wanted to show you. I guess it's daytime now, so it's the perfect time. So this I should also mention that this is an extremely scary little building to get out of, because there's just yeah, see, I mean, it's like, I don't know why, but it seems like everything spawns here, and I mean, like right close by. I think it's because it's so dark over there, but I'll come out in the middle of the day and there will be 3 or 4 creepers and just all kinds of junk. So let me go show you the problem. Here's the problem. Well, you're a problem, but these guys are the problem. So these guys are all over the place. They hurt. Ah, great. Now we got a skeleton wants a little piece. So I've also found these skeletons. I don't know if you guys have seen this yet, but there's these skeletons that apparently basically have different types of armor. Like they'll have, I've seen some with iron armor. They have swords. They have some of them. I don't think I've actually seen these with bows, but they can hurt. So it's like skeletons, and then when you start beating them, you can see their armor disappearing. So it's really interesting. Okay, so that isn't as bad as it was. When I came out here before, there was a ton of them, and I killed a few. So those are those grub husk things. There'll probably be some more over here, because that's the tree. See the arrow bouncing on the tree? It's like perpetually bouncing right there. I don't know what's going on. It's been doing that for quite a while, and I've actually stopped and started the game again. So anyway, this is the tree. If anybody knows what in the world I do with this thing, let me know, but this is what drops those crazy things, and it's a Thaumcraft tree. Yeah, go ahead. Good job. You can hear that. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I've turned the sound down quite a bit because those machines get so loud, but you can hear the arrow. You can hear the arrow bouncing. All right, there's another one of those trees over here. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I like getting, these wild boars tend to drop pretty consistently 1 or 2 pork pretty much every time. At least it's not like a pig where sometimes it doesn't drop anything, it seems like. Yeah, see, it's pretty consistent, and I like to get rid of them. I don't feel like bad about killing them like I do pigs, and they seem to always be showing back up, so that's been my main source of food this go around. I'm excited to deal with the bees. So these are beehives, and that's part of the forestry mod. I'm basically just doing a little tour here, but there's my volcano. So here's what I'm thinking. Like I said, we've also got some more over there. I was thinking like something like right here, we've got this little river that leads out to the ocean, or somewhere in this plain, we'll level off a big area, and I'll probably get the like the destruction catalyst or whatever, so that I can level off a huge area. People have mentioned that before, but and we'll probably start this. Maybe this will be our kind of our little bay area where we'll have all of our different like harbor and whatnot. And we'll build our big skyscraper here, because I want it to be in the middle of kind of nothing else to take away from the grandeur of it. But I also want to have forests and stuff close by. So we've got, I mean, it's kind of cool. We've got desert, volcano, snow biome, a sweet forest, the plains, the ocean, and we'll probably hop in a boat before we start building. Maybe that's what I'll do next episode. We'll hop in a boat and take off just to try out, you know, the area and see if there's a better place really close by. But like I said, I'm really happy with the amount of ore that I'm finding. So I think if again, I don't know, maybe it's a total fluke, and maybe I'll find that same ore everywhere because of the 1.1 update, but I'm thinking that I'm going to try to get a quarry going as soon as possible. Again, I haven't looked into it yet, but I really was bummed when we couldn't do an airship, or when I thought we couldn't do an airship. Yeah, see, there's still more of these. I don't know if these are leftover or if it's still dropping them, but anyway, I really want an airship because I wanted to be able to build like a mobile quarry. I've seen it done, and I have big plans for like a mobile quarry / oil rig / all kinds of stuff. So I'm a little disappointed that we can't do that, but I'll look into it. And if you guys know anything about it and the elevator for it, I just had a lot of big plans. But anyway, let's go we're at 19 minutes, probably close to 19 minutes. Let me look at this. So we want a philosopher's stone, and the different ways we can make that are with yeah, so we got everything we need. So let's just put one together. So we need redstone, which we got, glowstone, which we got, a diamond. Actually, let's take another diamond so we can use it for a target, which we got, and we should be able to make a philosopher's stone. We can also make an energy crystal. That's good. Yeah, so now we're talking. Now we got things we need. All right, philosopher's stone. So let's do this. I know that having the obsidian is useful for this process, and I used 10 of them. So let's just make a few, because I just want to see kind of where we're at. Alright, let's do this. Let's get this thing going on. I don't know if things have changed. Oh, yeah. So now you have to charge the levels. I didn't know that you had to do that. I think last time you didn't have to do that. So that's different. How do I get... Whoa! What did that just do? I hit R. I don't know what that did. So that seems strange to me. I thought you used to hit C to get the covalence thing. Let's do this. Is there something in here? Toggle active, extra function, release charge, sort inventory. So those are in conflict. G. I wonder what G does. Oh, transmuting inline. What does that mean? Transmuting in panel. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to have to figure this out because I don't want to waste your time. But I was wanting to see if we were close to being able to do... Maybe, do I have to, like... Let's see, how do I release the charge now? Hit... I don't know what that's doing. Alright, I apologize. This is different than it used to be, so I will figure out how it works and we'll deal with it later. But yeah, you can see this one definitely, this one outproduces all the rest of them. Sometimes the rest of them don't produce at all. But yeah, they're producing. So I'm full. I'm going to have to go, yeah, pretty much all of them. So that's good. Alright, well, we're making our way. So the next time, now that I've got this going, I'll probably get a little bit more set up and try to get a little more prepared for next time. But I want to just kind of give you guys the idea. What I'll do is I'll pick a spot. I'll probably do some excavating and lay out our initial boundaries, and we'll start to talk about what we want to do and where we want to go from here. And please give me feedback. I'm going to try to post these a little more frequently so that they're more live. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll record a couple of videos ahead, and then by the time I get the comments, I've already, you won't see the actions that I need to take based on your comments for, you know, 1 or 2 videos. I might try to do these a little more live, but if not, if I can't do it more real time, because you're going to get more videos if I can just record ahead, because I'll sit down and do, you know, a couple of videos in a night. If that happens, you know, just be patient. You'll see usually, and I'll tell you in the comments, like, oh, you won't see that. Thank you for telling me, and I may bumble around and do the same thing the next time, but you'll see it. You'll see it pretty soon. So anyway, that's enough rambling. I'm up to 20 plus minutes, so I hope you guys are enjoying this. Please let me know if you'd like to see shorter ones. I would love to. And also, my subscribers are actually going down. For a while, I was getting as many subscribers as I was losing, and so it was kind of staying even, and now they've actually dropped like 2 or 3 subscribers, which is kind of stressing me out a little bit. I want to make sure I'm trying to figure out ways to gain subscribers, not lose them. So if you guys have any ideas on that, please let me know, and spread the word. Tell your friends. Thumbs up always helps. And check me out on Twitter, Minecraft OTB, and Minecraft on the Block on Facebook. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching.